Tim Bischoff from Don't Give Up Guitar. Thank you for coming back. I wanted to tell you that today we're going to talk about chord theory and working on basic chords. So we'll start off with the most basic chord, and some people may argue, but this is what we call a power chord or a fifth chord. And for that, all you need is the root. So when we make up these chords, you probably remember from The Sound of Music, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So do is our 1, re is our 2, mi is our 3, fa is our 4, so is our 5, la is our 6, and T is our 7, and do is our 8, which starts it over again. So for that, we take the 1, and this is going to be in G. So we take the 1, which is our 3rd fret on our E string, low E, and then our 5 on our A string, and that's our G5. And you can play it in another position, which would be this position. So this would be 5th fret of the D string, and 7th fret of the G string. And a next one for that would be right here. So I'll show you 3 positions for each of these just to give you variety. So our next position for this guy would be 8 on the B and 10 on the high E. Now another thing people do on these power chords is they add an extra bass tone, which is the octave. So you already got this down. And all they do is add the do, the 8, on top of it. So what you're doing is you're going from the 3rd fret of your G string, you're skipping over the next string. So you're not playing the A, you're playing the D, and then if you're thinking of this as a game, if you put your first finger on the 3rd fret on that D string, then you would take where your 2nd finger would be on the 4th and the 3rd finger would be on the 5th, and you would just switch it with your 4th finger, but it kind of, gives you like a triangle shape where this is your base, bottom of the triangle, and this is the top, and then obviously if we had more strings, that would be the other base. So here's your power chord with your octave included. And then if we did that for the next one, it would be this guy, and I'll show you. It would be the same that we were playing. The only thing we would add is the 8th fret of the B string. And then our last example, instead of playing it here, we would be playing it here. So we'd be playing it right here. So 12 on the G, and then 15 on the B, and then 15 on the high E. So we got 3 different ones for G, and then you can apply that with all the chords, all 12 chords, letters. So we start off with the E, then the F, then the F sharp, the G sharp, the A sharp, the B sharp. The B sharp is the C, and then the C sharp, and then the D, and then the D sharp, and then the E. So, and then after E, we are repeating back to F. So, that would just be finding your root and connecting the dots. So I showed you where the roots are, and then it would be applying the same concept, doing the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, connecting the fifth and the eighth in that example, which would be the fifth and then the octave to give you that power chord. So to sum up that example, if we were starting with E, we would have open, low E, and then we would have second fret A, second fret D, and that'd be known as our E5, and we're adding that octave to it. So to apply this all the way through all the notes that are available in the musical alphabet, after the E, you just slide it to the first fret, keep the fingers in the same position, then second, which would be, so we are on E, this would be F, then F sharp, which we're just moving it now to the second fret, G, which I showed you, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and then we're back to our home bass E.